also tried to reach Gift Orji or Darlington Orji. I beg your pardon. We also did not take much call. I mean, we get the response. However, I'd like to have this conversation with you nonetheless, and I'm thinking in 3-4 directions or perspectives. The first one, this decision happened out of personal reasons, indeed voluntary, like they have said it, or could it have been cajoled? In your opinion, in your calculations, looking at how the drama is playing out. Now, there are stories that some of these commissioners, or a majority of these commissioners, a plethora of them, were commissioners loyal to the FCT minister. As a matter of fact, these stories tell you and I that the commissioners were even picked by the FCT minister. Some of them served in the administration of the FCT minister when he was governor here in Rivers State. And so it could mean that they have been asked to pick a side and they have decided to continue with their loyalty to the FCT minister. Now, I'm thinking, is it that they see a future in the FCT's or the FCT minister's political relevance in River State, and so they have said, you know what, I don't think you'll be able to win this battle, so I'm leaving your cabinet? Could that have been the statement? Could that have been the thought process? Right? Remember, we have 27 lawmakers, even though some lawyers have argued that they have ceased to be lawmakers, decided to also remain the FCT minister and even move to the APC just because of the political situation in Rivers State. So there is that perspective, loyalty to the FCT minister because they think it will be relevant and will win this battle if it goes to the last day, if we cannot find a resolution like, how the state and Rufus Adjo calling for. The second perspective from is, could it be that the governor is, what, let all hell be loose, but I'm going to have you guys leave my cabinet. I'm going to it's been the peak. What's happening to my vocabulary? Like it's been say, is it that the governor is removing the structure of a governor? Remember, for weeks when situation started, when this drama started playing out, for weeks we're trying to define what political structure is. Even though we had the former governor say, the political structure, the senators, the House members, the House of Assembly members, the local chairman, these are the structures, he said, and maybe the commissioners as well. But it looks like when you look at the structure, it has been dismantled. I mean, if we go to the arguments, Falana, Okocha, Dr. Chimo, Henry Ekine, and some other lawyers who are on the side of the 7 lawmakers, when you look at all the arguments, when you look at all the debate, the structure can be said to be shaken, true or false. I don't know. You answer the question. And two reps members or federal legislators we're seeing today amongst a crowd here in Port Harcourt, or who were in Port Harcourt, and they were chanting, "I stand with Sim. I stand with Sim." And so the structure, it looks like it is feeble, not as strong as it should be. And the governor is saying, you know what, let's pull it down. That be the situation with the resignation of the commissioners. Now, it's not my fault that we're insinuating. I reached out to the commissioners, or I reached out to one commissioner. I reached out to I reached out, and statement to elaborate on this situation, personal reason, what personal conviction resignations. What happened to the country, I've said. We've seen Awaji Inombek Abiante, member representing the Andoni Opobo in Koro Federal Constituency. Now we've seen Gooded, but I think Gooded in Toro constituency, my constituency, say, oh, okay, we stand with him. Perspective is this fight taking an ethnic dimension, and if it is, will it be a good thing? I mean, obviously not, but then if it's a good thing, then why are we using the ethnic divide system to play, to participate in this political having or happening in Rivers State? Do forgive me, something is wrong with for some reason. I do not know, I keep fumbling on my words. However, my in an ethnic tension, and I'm wondering. So I'm wondering, why are we towing this path? Because it's not good for Rivers State. It's not good in my opinion. I wonder what your opinion is, because I mean we have several ethnic nationalities in Rivers, and I'm wondering why it's like it's these. I'd like to get your thoughts. If you have other perspectives that you want to, these are the three perspectives I'm looking at nations from. But maybe there is. Could it be also that the younger generation talking about those important? No, we're tired of older generation, tired. It's time for us to build our own structure. I'm wondering, but I hope we do not fall into the same cycle where a newbie comes into the game and then becomes a strong man and becomes stronger than the institutions, and then begin to complain over again. I mean, we've seen it happen all across Nigeria. We've seen it happen on several occasions, but I hope not the situation again. That's like the fourth perspective. I'd like to get your thoughts. 22 minutes gone past the hour of 4. I've got a commercial break coming up in about 3 minutes time, so let's do the needful and go straight to the phone lines and open it. 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. I like to get your thoughts. WhatsApp number for WhatsApp messages 080 0306416. On Facebook we're live, on YouTube we're live, and on X we are active Nigerian for PH for all three platforms. Okay, so let's get talking now. Let's see. The accountant general has their secret financially, so leave or build. Go. What do I mean by that? And if you have the party to it, think about it from that angle. I'm wondering, let's take this call then. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name, please? Quickly.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Mr. Kri.
Mr. welcome. What's on your mind?
Thank you.
All right,
I know that in the past, most times when people insinuate, you always be like, no, don't insinuate. You can't tell for sure what happened, blah,
okay.
and all that.
All right.
But today now we are going to that realm of insinuation. So now, based on the scale of resignation, truly, that's for almost all the commissioners that were appointed on the same administration. Now, based on that, can you now imagine that a man is a governor and somewhere is imposing people on him? Therefore, where I'm going to is this. It also means that we can insinuate and believe, if possible, that the initial thing we had about somebody wanting to collect some amount of money monthly basis from the state offer is also true.
Now,
Somebody wants to
Kunle, I did not say that the commissioners who have resigned were brought in by the governor. However, I did say that they are reports of their loyalty to the former governor. I hope they are two different things. I don't know.
they are saying the same thing. What I'm saying is
I've
that
got to go, by the way.
from
There is a
what
commercial.
what is going
Jogunite of Prince
5 o'clock. Five. What's happening to my vocabulary? Do not know. Do forgive me. I guess one of those days. I'm Kalada Kubat. You had Fanks in 92.3 Nigeria Info, and we are having a conversation. Of course, you must have heard that some commissioners in River State have resigned their positions. About 8 of them currently out of the 18. I do not know if we have a new resignation yet, but they all cited personal reasons, conscience, or personal endeavor for why they are deciding to leave the cabinet of the governor Simnai Fubara. But I know there is politics happening, playing out in River State, and the political situation is the fight for structure, as we have heard over time, and it's the fight between father and son, as we have been told. Also, there was the resignation by the chief of staff to the Ikwere local government chairman, Darlington Orji, and he also cited personal conviction personal, all of them personal. So I'm then asking, in politics, there is no permanent foe or permanent friend, and so we are seeing alignment and realignment. I'm asking the question. First one, do you think the resignation may have been voluntary, or was it cajoled? Could this be the dismantling of the political structure we've been trying to define for more than a month now? How do we stop this from taking an ethnic dimension, because it will not be good for the peace of River State? And yes, could this be that the younger generation are no longer desiring the structure of the older generation? Which is it for you? Like, if you have extra perspectives to this argument or to this debate or to this conversation, I'd like to hear from you. All right, let's go to the phone line: 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. We're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, Nigerian for PH, and we're active on X, Nigerian for PH as well. On WhatsApp, 0809-030-6416. Let's start with this message. When peace in River State, Wike should completely off his hands from SEAM and the state affairs. He should not suffocate SEAM anymore. Enough is enough. More protests is coming up against Wike, even up to Abuja. Tumba from Norwa. So all these resigned commissioners, what it seems government as moves, those that are complaining that SEAM has not performed for 6 months now, how were they expecting government SEAM to perform wonders with these spies and informants in the cabinet? Time to separate wheat from chaffs is now. Despite their next underground plans, River State must be liberated, and the time is now. Rivers revolution now, Mr. John. Got Miriam from Okrika. Miriam, welcome. Let's get your thoughts and let's talk for development.
Thank you, Kalada. Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Kalada. The last our conversation, I said 8 minutes, 8 good minutes.
Oh, I thought we spoke together, you and I.
We did not. I had to online one that is very.
Okay, I probably need to see your call, but welcome. Let's hear about that.
All right. Well, what's happening? I want to call it a movie.
Okay.
The title of that movie should be The Walls of Jericho Falling Down.
Okay.
Yes. The Commissioner of Works.
Of course, he has resigned. Commissioner for Works has resigned.
It should, because he was very close to the governor. So, yeah, because I say as adults, these are people that we of a state gave the job to do. They believe that it's not the people they are working for. They are working for
But Muriel, don't you think this may affect the performance of this government politically and in terms of governance?
Are you talking about?
I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question.
It will never affect this the team. In fact, it's going to help him.
Okay.
If I are doing good, not good and harm.
Okay.
They should move out. That's what the current governor should do. And this government to pull down his structure. So it is good government.
All right.
I think Mr. Governor should do the needful now. Appoint a new commissioner very fast. Because now, just like what you were saying, you should remember that as we are fighting the party now for him, just like what one of your guests said yesterday. Don't forget that anything he wants to receive, we empower him, he overpower, and he wants to use it on us. We will still fight him. Because everybody belongs to all of us. Somebody can just go and sit down somewhere holding us here. No, it's not possible. I don't know why is it that you let this issue with the state to go to Abuja, you will sit back to fight the fight against you. And at the end of the day, you will not. It doesn't belong to anybody, it belongs to everybody.
All right.
It's welcome development. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Ken from Ubumini. Welcome, Ken.
Good afternoon, once more, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome.
Canada, even if it is too late, earlier, I think starting from when this quarrel or misunderstanding broke up, imagine where the current governor will be surrounded with a whole government or administrators or lawyers by the FCT minister. I think this is an absolute welcome development.
But Ken,
because the current.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. This people who you now say loyalists to the FCT minister, I mean, they were instrumental to the victory of the governor during the elections, right? Or were they not? Were they not the same people who surrounded the governor when he was, asking that voters vote him into office?
Actually, they were instrumental. But the issue remains that this FC minister, the former governor, should have to use his own discretion if he has the capacity to lead this state as a governor. He should have allowed him to at least apply his own wisdom, not to use all his cabinet and then imposing him. This is a welcome development. Let this man breathe and then continue and to show how God will give him his own wisdom in piloting the affairs of the state. That's the case.
Chineye from Chineye, welcome. Welcome. Let's get your tools.
Yes. Canada, what happened? There is issue of today. That's been appointed by the governor that have been discussing this for 2014 up to today. The man continues copying resident people. Canada governor Fubara let them give his cabinet and support us.
Jerry, welcome. Let's get your thoughts, please.
Thank you very much, Canada. Good evening to you. I'm very
Same to you. Welcome.
Canada, you are resignation of this man indeed has imposed on the current administration. Let me tell you something. When it has to do with issues of the appointment of chief of staff, no matter who you put as your you cannot interfere on that very area.
Right.
But this current governor accepted that the former governor to bring his own brother as his part. So it tells you clearly what is happening in the state. But I am worried, Kalada.
What are you worried about?
Time, we shouldn't be talking about it. We should be talking about development. You understand? Just for that state.
Chima, maybe to answer the question that is bothering your mind. About 1 hour ago, the governor tweeted, I is pointed to you. He said, are you there, Clement? Okay, I'm being from what lines wrong in his mind.
Yes, thank you, Canada.
Mm.
From the beginning, I said that River State does not belong to PDP, APC, Labour, any other party. The River State belongs to all of us.
Right.
They said, no, it's the father and son. And I said again that if a father and son take their fight to the playground or market square, it becomes a community fight. Look at where we are today. For me, I will not forget to quote the current governor, His Excellency, he said, my governor remain my Oga. My Oga is my Oga. And he needs peace. But I cannot see peace without justice. That is my question. And he's suing for peace. I am asking for justice. What is good for the good is good for the gander. River State does not belong to one man or anybody. It belongs to me, inclusive. Good afternoon.
All right, good afternoon, Robin. Let's see. I've got Kalu from Rumolumeni. Kalu, welcome. After Osita, I would have to get the message inbox and read some messages now. Let's get your thoughts, Kalu.
Okay, Mr. Canada, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Yes, Kalu, I'm calling from your family.
All right then.
When we look into the issue, everybody has been putting out and giving his or her own ideas. My brother, honestly speaking, the issue going on between the ex-governor and the current governor is not something anybody can just keep. Because whatever affects eyes also affects nose. Let me tell you the truth, my brother. When this campaign started, I saw the way Wiki was carrying Fobara along. And I saw what is going to be the outcome. Canada, do you know if I call some station lament about that closeness and the Wiki ambition, If I call the next time, they will not pick my call. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Because I have known who wicked is. Wicked, clearly they have rivers in mind. They have rivers at hand. Every time, what you give my people, what you pay for rivers, what you are going to give my people. Wicked don't have rivers at hand at all. They have no anything to do with rivers in mind. What wicked wants is his own personal interest.
What if okay, Kalu.
The same thing happened to Abia State. This Abia State was made in 1991. Canada since 1998. How many years Abia State was under captive of God colorism? We can want to claim the Bajagabad of River State. You cannot do what you don't have. There are people who fought for the liberation of River State. There are people who struggle.
Kalu, I've got to go now. I've got to. All right, thank you very much. Osita from Rumosi, welcome.
Kalu, how are you?
I'm doing great, welcome.
You see, myself and so many other people, commentators on your show, some of us tried to say this thing in the past. So sorry to come. We understand you have to be professional with your job and the ethics, you're on the air, you try to stop us, you try to say some certain things. Yeah, something. I told you, if you remember, big station, that if this governor allows this guy to regroup again, they will fry him alive.
Oh, you said so. I remember.
There is no forgiveness for political sin.
Then I argued with you on that day because I remember vividly. I said, "What if they put things aside and forgive each other? I mean, it's still possible. It's still very feasible."
And I told you that they are never going to do that. And I also said on that day, I asked a simple question for the people who are in support of the former governor. I said, will Governor Wike ever take such a thing from anybody, no matter how highly placed? Not even the president. He will move to destroy the president if he tries to impeach him. So why is he dishing it out? Someone else. So the point is that this governor has got to rise up with the balls of. If he's still trying to do this, my papa born, my mama will give me scholarship, and papa and my son, forget it. They will keep him up.
All right.
He has got to fight back, and then the of the state not allow this thing to take an ethnic dimension because he's not there. I don't see River Rhine people down, just pushed aside like a little boy, using some people from the River Rhine to support it. The commissioners will go. You come collecting for the party state. I've been collecting.
Okay.
Allow other people to collect.
Okay.
What is the big deal about commissioners resigning? Is if they had not played themselves, not brought themselves so low, with all their qualifications, would they be left to be pushed around?
Osita.
They inherit my enemy.
Osita. Let's continue. I like how you express your thoughts on that angle. You said something about regrouping. What if this spate of resignations or bout of resignations are also the other group?
My brother.
Okay.
Part of the game. I mean, think about it like you. Kill your family. I mean, okay, maybe you and your boys quarreling over something, or even in your family. You now have to allow your children to inherit your enemy that you didn't know what matters and where you better to. That's what is just playing out.
All right.
I just saw the guy gets now realizes that he is a governor. And listen, the former governor is not strong or powerful. People think he is. The only thing that made him strong and powerful was the pulse of the River State that he started on 88. Who knows him before now? So the governor presently is up. So he got to understand how to use the greatest power.
So are you saying that they should use the curse of River State to fight a political war? Is that what you advise?
That is what he has always been, my brother.
Oh, that's an aberration.
Governor Dele was powerful. He was powerful in his days because he was able to build the whole bridges with the River State resources. As soon as the bridges collapsed.
All right. Let's pause here now. Let's stop here now. But thank you very much, Osita from Rumusi. Let's read some messages. A lot of them have poured in. DRGOKOCC on Facebook says we play undemocratic political games. Coach Joab says I'm very happy that setting 3 commissioners were resigned, and please help me them to carry their secretaries along them. Oh, okay. You probably have personal grievances with them, I guess. Annie Amagbo Ruju Jr. says, I thought you wanted to avoid rivers politics today. Anyway, you got away from the music raining in the air. I suspect likely tsunami at the Supreme Court that may not favor Governor Sim, or maybe. My question is, instant resign. I don't get that, but instead of resigning in trickles, why not do as a group with a spokesman to the okay? Let's see. Also, Francis Imani says is not a good signal at all. May God help us. See, and go to N.A. Samuel says the purification process is what is needed now in the state. We have orders, different spheres. No one man can to narrative we are happy with. There is more to their resignation. We've and I agree. We commissioners who are governed by the self-acclaimed God have Jimbo Braye since economic development because of bad political approach. So people should support the one that has the genuine willpower based on good governance, the rule of law, for the security of life and properties of the elect, for the different where I will step on the brakes. For more talk